know who that was, wouldn't you, Colin?
How do you know my music taste?
We are getting ready for a kickoff. And game number 15, the UAE taking on Thailand. In the resplendent yellow and navy. The UAE playing in their alternative strip. There is no salt. Luki Tetsuka. Looks like he could be in a J-pop band as well. What has happened, rugby players these days?
Ready?
We're ready. I'm ready. Colin Hawley is ready. The audience is, well, truly ready. Thailand, well, they grasp the kickoff, and the UAE put them under pressure on their own 22.
Okay.
It would have been a tough old ball to catch though. That sun is just dipping right down into a very, very uncomfortable region.
Oh, there's a mistake. Got to put that ball to touch, and UAE is on the front foot here.
Work around, vola. Releases out the back, the safety valve, and finds a nice sole. He'll try again. Shows it, both hands. Just keeps them guessing. Someone's gone in the middle. That looks like a sore leg too, just quietly. Ouch. Vola, ball in hand. Will he try them on? Yep, he will. He tries them on, and they fit just fine, thank you. There's 5, the UAE. Oh, he's taken the clock as well. That's cold. Oh, that's cold. 5-0.
The war of attrition in Rugby Sevens, trying to eat up the clock, having confidence in your match, but this ball just gets shipped out to the outside. It's a one-on-one opportunity, and just watch this move. Just a quick step, feigning to the outside, and the ability and agility to get back on the inside. Absolutely fantastic stuff. I mean, this guy's just an absolute weapon on the sevens pitch. Any team would be happy to have him on there, especially sitting out the wing, waiting for a pill like that.
UAE time off, man. Time off.
And there's the man, Vala on the outside. And really on those edges, that deception of the change of pace, when you kind of show up and you slow up, then you have a burst of speed and you step back inside. It's truly so creative on those edges, and he does it so well. Nice ball to the inside. I think that's the hit right there, and you see the Thai player grabbing his head. It's a big collision in the middle of the pitch.
I reckon he's just cold. I reckon he's cold. No, it was a fairly hefty bang, wasn't it? My sail just sort of wheeled off and kept on running. So, and no problem transferring that momentum into someone else. UAE with the restart. Well taken. They're playing it nice and deep, though. UAE from the kick-off. Thailand now. I think trying to pass the ball in that sun's actually not too nice, Colin, to be honest. I'd rather be playing the other way. Can we stop the game, please? Up to the 10 metre, but they're 10 metres, so they're still in their own half, Thailand. Good thing is they've got the ball. They'll try and work an angle on the outside if they can, but they can't. Then the roof almost got lifted on the ball then. He had a good look inside, didn't he? Just couldn't quite get hold of the ball on that counter-act. Thailand, off he goes. Well, this is good. Right now, you've got to back yourself. Surely. I thought when the head went back, he's there for all money. Now he's wound one out the back and he can't find anybody. What if they got locked away wide here? Maybe they've got a freight train looking to run all the way here. The ball goes. UAE looking pretty smooth though. Covered. Shut down. Disputed. Oh, disputed a lot. In fact,
wow.
lost. And now it could be the insult of all insults. Oh, stop it. Volla, almost untouched. And all that effort, all that hard work, and all that lactic acid for now. There's Volla.
Oh, wow.
Well, it's one, look, in some parts of the world, mate, he'd be getting booed, but no, that's fair enough. It's been quite a bit of running, and he looks buggered too, by the way. Someone's got to make him put it down. Thank you, referee. Good heavens.
Yeah, take another look at it. It's just a simple switch off the turnover, and nobody in front of him decides to go ahead and take a little bit of a break. I mean, really, this game is so demanding on your body, and the fitness levels of these athletes are incredible. So getting every kind of bit of rest that you can as you go through this tournament is probably pretty smart. But, you know, you saw Thailand with a bit of space there, the dummy and the breakthrough by the ruck, and the man with the brake just had to unhook the trailer. He didn't have the gas to make it all the way, and he thought they had something there, and just as simple as that, the turnover, one quick switch, and it's a try to UAE the other way.
And 25 metres into it, the head went back, and I thought, oh no. I thought he was gone for all money, but when the head went back, the chin came up. I thought, oh dear.
Uh-oh.
That's exactly what would happen to me after 2 metres. Thailand again. This deeper restart. Colin, what do you think the theory is behind that? They're just quite happy to play Thailand down there.
Yeah, part of the strategy is, hey, go ahead and go 80 meters and try to go ahead and have continuity down the pitch. I mean, they're back in their defense. Go ahead and let Thailand play out of their own end. Not a bad strategy if you're UAE.
Well, it's a good way of putting those big bangers to work, like you were mentioning before the start of the game. And the UAE managed to float it wide. They take the kingdom on the outside. They go around the corner untouched. And they'll be troubling the scorer again. The Emirates, these 5 more, and it's a kickable position.
I mean,
well, sometimes your mother lets you leave home looking like that when she shouldn't.
I'm not so sure about the hairstyle. I'm usually a big proponent of the mullet, but, you know, pretty silky on the outside, though. You move the ball to the edge, and, you know, that winger just came up with a little bit of a trot and bit in the defender with that looping inside player. Have another look at it here. The ball goes wide, just a nice little trot, and see that looper on the outside just catches the outside winger sleeping. You got to go ahead and have your eyes up and call out that looping player so you can shift that defense, but if you get caught sleeping, you're going to get tries scored on you like that.
Well, it's probably the first time he's lived away from home, new flat, all that sort of stuff. Let him spread his wings, Mum. Lord, they just about goes onto it and pulls off a Hawley special. Not quite. Not quite, but he was there or thereabouts. He was sniffing. No, so he knows it. He's grinning.
I mean, what a great restart ball. I mean, these are probably my favorite part of Rugby Sevens is this kickoff, essentially in the air. And you really, if you have the ability to ladder up and get your 2 hands up there, it's all for the taking.
Guys, please set.
Akron entering the fray.
Time back home. Hey guys. Come here. Crowds.
Not long left on the clock in the first half, but just long enough to either go 7 points down or take your first 7 points to the tournament.
Bind. Set.
Thailand with the put in. Oh, the squeeze comes on big time from the UAE, and they're going to trap them down. And as Colin Hawley said, ladies and gentlemen, they're going to back themselves to stop Thailand going anywhere. And now Thailand's got to stop them going 20 metres, 15, 10, 5, none. Try time, and right on the break, it's UAE extending the task at hand for Thailand in the second half. It has been destructive, Colin Hawley.
Yeah, pretty dominant from the UAE. Thailand just needs to go ahead and start making some tackles on these big runners. Their second matchup of the day. Really have to commit to defense, but UAE just having their way with the steam right now, honestly. Feeling pretty jacked up about it as they go to the halftime break. I mean, just wonderful stuff from UAE, getting those turnovers and really pinning Thailand down within their own end with those long kicks. They've got to find a way to find their shape on attack and maintain possession and start getting some going on attack. Let's take a look at the highlights, moving it up to the outside. And here's a little bit of fancy footwork, the change of pace, the step to the outside, getting the defender to overcommit to the sideline and stepping back on the inside. Just so dangerous on the edge. Wonderful to watch. Taking your time, dotting it down too, giving a little praise to the upstairs. And here we go, after that turnover, it's just a simple switch on the inside, and again, just trotting down and getting another break under the sticks and catching your breath. It's the war of attrition, ladies and gentlemen.
Don't hate the player.
And this was just a silky move on the outside. The winger gets the pill and just trots up to the fence while that inside person that just gave the ball loops around at full pace and gets around the outside defense. To end the half, just a straight pass to the big man through the guts. Nobody's going to stop him. North-South Rugby slams it down with authority to end the half.
Well, the Rocket Man, Apollo Perolini, been based in Dubai for a number of years now. Has a very well-respected rugby academy and foundation stone for the game in that part of the world. And I would think Mr. Perolini will be liking what he's seeing from his charges as they set themselves up for another look at it in the second half of this game coming up. It will be game 16, Hong Kong, China taking on Singapore. You heard that. The Dragon versus the Lion. All coming your way. And then we're back to the women's tournament after that with Phil Pryor and Brianna Kim. So, UAE, restart. Here's a chance. Oh, did that go backwards? It's all going their way. And you'd be thinking, no way, if you're from Thailand, but it's all the way if you're from the UAE. And just, well, service has resumed.
Yeah, simple sevens. You move to the outside, you try to get around the opposite, and you got your inside supporter right there. You throw the ball back inside and say a prayer for that pass, and UAE gets on the board early in the second half. Early mistake from Thailand off the kickoff on offsides, gave the pill back. They're going to want to go ahead and clean that up.
Number 9 is Max Preston. And I just thought I'd read that because it was there. He looks pretty keyed up and ready to go, does he? He looks enthusiastic, which is good to see. Good to see a man enjoying his footy. There's a tap that goes back Thailand's way. So now they've got the ball. Which way will they go? They have a look up the middle. Just not enough presence really, is there? In a physical sense to take them on head on. And they're working them around again. Just comes unstuck for the UAE. You can see the Thailand players, they're tight, they look tense, Colin.
Yeah, a little bit here in these tournaments, you find yourself at this stage, and sometimes it's hard to get connected with your teammates. You know, a lot of talk, a lot of communication to find your form, really. It's a tough thing to do at this level.
replaced by number 12, Connor John Kennedy.
Steady into ball rhythm. Okay. Steady
So,
into ball
another substitution
rhythm. Crowds.
for the UAE.
Fine. Hooker. Five. Set.
Put Lucy out the back. That's not the arrangement we had. The halfback will be thinking. Ooh. Successfully found the shoulder of the UAE player. And again, just getting pressurised to Thailand. Fair shot got put on there. Good strength though to take that hit. That was good stuff. But yeah, they're feverish. The Emirates at the moment. They feel like this game is theirs to manage, and they're going to manage it quite roughly by the look of it.
Yeah, he is fine. But
No,
Sakura is
I
rolling.
think after the game they might be after a bit of the old sponsor's product there on the shirt, Colin. These Thai boys. Anyway, you cut it. Win, lose, draw. It's thirsty work.
Have a goal.
35-0. They try and sneak one through the front. Successfully kept the ball though, so that's a bonus. This doesn't look so smart. Well, they some good wheels after it. The Emirates have picked it up.
Substitution for Thailand, 21, Ratana.
Time for the Emirates now to play in the sun. I guess they'll be used to playing in the sun where they're from. They wind it out wide. Oh dear. Oh, tackled by Shadow by the look of it. Probably not the most graceful seven-side rugby there, but anyway, we're getting back to it now. Thailand looking a bit more positive about things, on the front foot in fact, and taking yards, and maybe the old motor's starting to blow out a wee bit here on the Emirates. Who knows? Fairly exuberant blast on the whistle. It's some pretty good whistling. What have the Emirates got in their pocket the last couple of minutes of this game? Hong Kong China fans, you are up next. Singapore, the 852. Taking on Singapore, the UAE scoring against Thailand. The Japanese hammering Korea. We've had it all so far in this bracket of games, and the UAE are rightly revealing themselves as well. A prospect to watch, Colin.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, they're pretty strong over the ball. Thailand just having no real answer to what they're bringing to the match right now. Just UAE just having the open pitch in front of them, making opportunities happen for those inside runners. It's pretty impressive from those guys. And Thailand looked like they're getting a little bit of go forward there here a couple minutes ago, and just at some point in time your systems break down and your pattern breaks down, and I kind of wanted to see them move the ball to the edge a bit more and stretch the defense, but UAE's defense has been pretty phenomenal thus far and a very impressive performance.
Short restart by the UAE comes down favourably, and without mentioning it, I think the unmentionables have been troubled there somewhat. Let's hope it's just the knee and nothing that's going to affect the legacy. Oh yeah, okay. Well, a knee you can live without, you know. I had some initial fears early on. You'll be right, mate. Jog it off. Good man.
scrum called.
Well, calling for a scrum, Colin. Really?
Electing to go ahead and get the set piece and try to make something happen here in the last 20 seconds of this match. And as
That's
you
what I
go,
like about you, mate. That's what I like about you. You're glass half full kind of guy.
always trying to improve. You're either getting better or you're getting worse on the day.
Thailand.
Too much pressure.
Certainly with a half full glass, and he just about went to fill it himself. No, come back. There's the hooter. Doesn't matter. We can make something happen. We'll do it again. One more time from the top, boys.
Okay, steady the boys in.
He's a big man in the front row there. I didn't realise he was that much taller than everybody else.
Set.
What a monster. There you go. For the big push, the UAE. Now, can Thailand slip the chains? No. In fact, the UAE rounded off with a kickable try, 45-0. Soon to be 47, one would think. Unless something unthinkable happens. And Thailand, not quite up to the standard. But it is cold. Game over. The UAE win 47 points to 0. And a blowout, Colin, by any other name.
Yeah, pretty convincing victory there by UAE. I don't think the scoreline really reflects this Thai team. We've seen them play well before. Just I think their defense let them down a little bit, and it seems like a bit of fitness as well. Just UAE's got a bunch of great ball players, a bunch of dangerous folks with the ball in hand.